Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Full Court Press. I'm Alex Weeble, and he's Rob Hughes. We've got 12 games and plenty of Northeast Kansas scores.
Yeah, that's right. And don't forget to tweet those scores at hashtag Full Court Press. We start the night off with our game of the week. Emporia visiting the Dungeon at Topeka High.
The Trojans are always tough to beat at the Dungeon, while the Spartans, well, they were shown that they're one of the tough teams to beat in this area. First quarter, Raymond Solis finds a room to drive and gets that shot to fall in there. T-High with the early advantage. Emporia, they'll respond. Jackson Perez, the floater, using a nice touch for the guard right there. We're all square. Trojans then deploy the long ball. They work it around to Kyle Rush for the three ball, and he knocks it down. Then Spartans go back to the paint, and guess who they're going to go to? Garen Vandiver, the son of Emporia State men's coach Sean Vandiver. He gets the skyhook to fall. EHS would take the lead to end the first quarter, and they would hold on after that. It's going to be 81-52 as a final, as Emporia takes this one at the Dungeon. As for the girls' game, both coaches hoping for some offense, and they get it together in the first quarter. On the rebound, Mandy Madden gets the putback to fall. Lady Trojans lead early. She had 21 points in this ball game. Later, more from the home side. Whitney Brooks also crashing the boards. She knocks one right back in there. Emporia, though, comes right back with some long-range shooting of their own. Whitney Wilhite rises and fires. That isn't the only weapon in the Lady Spartans' arsenal this evening. Kana Hastings gets the pass, and guess what? Hits it from the great beyond as well. Lady Spartans hanging tough, but the home team keeping it close. There's Rihanna Maples cleaning up the glass with the board and the score. Both teams scoring at will. I don't know who Will is, but Jay keeps scoring at him. Anyway, it's Topeka High who wins it at the Dungeon. 54-44 is the final from downtown.
The Hayden girls, fresh off a big win over Manhattan, looking to keep the ball rolling against number 3 and 5A Seaman. Always wonder when they think up those pregame routines. I give it an 8.5. Early on, the Lady Wildcats finding Sarah Pimentel in the post. Nice step through for the lay-in. A little later, Pimentel doing the dishing. Finds Jordan Lanner for the long two-pointer. That's good. Hayden jumping out to an 11-2 first quarter lead. Seaman will get a little offense going, but not much. Brooke McMillan putting her team on the board with a 3. But then Shannon Strecker strikes right back with a 3-ball of her own. Hayden Lady Wildcats with another impressive W. 38-26 the final.
Well, the Seaman Vikings band just keeps rocking into the nighttime. A wild contest to end the evening at Seaman High School. Andy Otting, just a force to be reckoned with down low. He scores 3 straight buckets for Hayden. Otting finishes with a game-high 16 points. However, the Cats struggled at the charity stripe, so it keeps Seaman in the ball game. Quick note about Otting, he committed to play football at Pitt State this week. Vikings down by 5. Their sophomore Joe Miller with his biggest shot of the year knocks down the 3. And here's Seaman's Ryan Colombo backing his man down in the lane, misses the shot but doesn't give up. He gets the putback to drop in there. Vikings down a pair. Then the final seconds, Colombo driving baseline, huge basket off the window. Look at him, he is just excited as can be, getting the crowd into it. Then Hayden right here with a chance to win this game in regulation, but see the red light there? The horn goes off, so we go to overtime. In the extra session, it's a pretty physical contest. Look at this one, a scrum for the loose ball as Otting gets tangled up with the Vikings. It ended up being just a normal foul, nothing extracurricular there, and Coach Craig Cox not exactly thinking that was clean. A little bit of extracurricular activity, but anyway, it's Seaman who completes the comeback and take down the Wildcats. The Vikings win in overtime. 60-54 is your final. Let's head to Washburn Rural as the Junior Blues meet up against Shawnee Heights. The story early is the streaky nature of both teams. Watch this. Rural starts crashing the boards. There's point guard Chase James there for the putback. He's got some hops. Then Riley Landike directing traffic, knifes through the lane and gets it to go on the off-balance runner. Washburn Rural starts off the game with a 9-0 run. There's Blake Peterson cutting to the hoop, and he caps it off with the layup. But the T-Birds fight back. Javon Barksdale caught no man's land, somehow gets the space and knocks it down. It stays tight throughout the night. There's Brayson Sester for 3 as Washburn Rural just too strong down the stretch, so Junior Blues take this one 54-51 at home. All right, now check out this maneuver by the Washburn Rural cheerleaders. 10 of them doing consecutive backflips That's quite impressive. I can't do one of them. Anyway, as for the game, Shawnee Heights with only 10 points at halftime, but Lady T-Birds pick it up in the second half. That's Bailey Wells left alone in the corner. But there's Courtney Winkley holding down the fort down low. Nice swat, and then she can do it on the offensive side of the ball as well. Gets that one to go. After that, Erica Lane taking over on defense. The senior leader jumps into the passing lane, then finds Charlie Michaelis for the layup in transition. Then Lane will take it herself this time to the hole. Nice lefty layup, and it's a victory for Washburn Rural. Lady Blues take this one kind of a big margin there. 52-33 is your final over the Lady T-Birds. Over to Manhattan for a grudge match. Lady Indians hosting Junction City. These teams pretty much rivals. Manhattan girls out here first. Paul McNair gets it to Kristen Thompson, who gets it to go for the deuce. Lady Indians there, the Blue Jays right there trying to keep it close. But Darby Price getting the nice pick and runs right in here. Look at this one. It's an Oski for Manhattan. She goes the other way for the layup. Another good pick here, this time by Savannah Thymert, who runs in for two more for Manhattan. This one, pretty much all of the Lady Indians in this one. 49-25, Manhattan gets it done. Let's check out the boys contest. Junction City, hoping that you can still hear me right now. All right, Blue Jays out with the first basket. There's Cedric Johnson knocking in the two. 2 plays later, Samaj Johnson fighting for the ball and gets the two right there for Junction City. But Manhattan, they're not exactly going to go away lightly on their home court. There's Peyton Stevens getting the ball inside, forcing his way to Chris Hudgens, and he sinks the three over in the far baseline. And then Alex Stitt, looking for an open man, finds Peyton, who gets it for the two. And guess what? That one's going to go right in there off the window. It's Manhattan with a sweep. The Tribe get it done, 55-36 over JC.
Down in Carbondale, it's 115 straight league wins and counting for the Holton girls as they win 49-43 over Santa Fe Trail. And for the boys, they make it a trip to Sweepsville, 58-33 over the Chargers. On to 3A action, Silver Lake hosting Riley County. A happy birthday to Eagles head coach Tyler Stewart, turns 21 today. Maybe not. Ashlyn Lane getting the gift here. The steal leads to a fast break lay-in as she gets ahead to Taylor White. Riley County coming right back as Michaela Vargo strokes the three-pointer from the top of the key. Lady Falcons up one, but they didn't stop there, increasing their lead to 6 midway through the third quarter on this wide-open mid-ranger from Heidi Procish. Silver Lake makes a comeback, though, finishing the game on a 17-10 run. Mackenzie Freeman just walks up to the three-point line and buries it. Silver Lake wins by one, 39-38. So the girls win in dramatic fashion. The boys came down to the wire as well early on. The Falcons' big fellas going to work on the offensive boards. Brett Shoemaker with the putback and lay-in. Riley County leading by 6 in the second half. But Silver Lake wakes up. Peter Fanensteel finds Brendan Vega wide open on the baseline. That's my favorite spot on the court, and Vega likes it too. He converts. Fanensteel moving the ball well for his team. Another assist this time, hooking Trenton Smith up for the deep three-pointer. Eagles take the lead, and then they go to work on the boards to finish it off. The 6'7" center, Tyler Brown, with the offensive board and putback. Silver Lake with the sweep by a combined 4 points. 46-43 the final in the boys' game. Heading a little west from Silver Lake to Rossville, the Dogs hosting St. Mary's. Early on, the Bears coming out in a zone. What do you do to break a zone? Shooting over the top works. Trace Davis with the left-handed stroke from the great beyond. A little later, more shooting over the top of the zone. This time, Dalton Catron with the long two, and the Dogs take a 5-point lead. Catron has some handle, too. Taking this one all by himself through the lane, gets his man up in the air, then finishes with a left-handed floater. Nice looking play there, but the Bears made this one a game. Cole Simica, the bank is open on this Friday night, but the Dogs led throughout in this one, 53-38, the final. St. Mary's looking to avoid the doubleheader sweep on the road. Janae Danson has other ideas, hits the elbow jumper, nearly gets blocked, but she somehow gets it off. Lady Dogs fighting. Lauren Catron now squeezing through for the lay-in. Finally gets the home court roll, but the St. Mary's Bears too strong from start to finish, especially Claire Thomas, the sophomore, going coast to coast. A nice little crossover to the lefty lay-in. Nifty move by Thomas. The Lady Bears close this one out down the stretch, getting the win 42-24.